guys? Brian Aratsky here from MarylandSportsblog.com, and I am in a really good mood because I just found out that work canceled the party I was supposed to work, and I will get to watch the Ravens game live today instead of having to have it recorded and watching a bunch of replays. Because I don't know if you guys already know, but I like to watch it 3 times, one time for fun, and then the other 2 times to analyze it. And well, I get to watch it for fun this time again, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, and because it would have been the first time in about 4 or 5 years that I missed a game, preseason or regular season, and I wouldn't have been too happy about it. All right, well, I posted earlier today things to watch for. First off, just like any preseason game, you always want to make sure the guys come out healthy. No one wants to lose a guy in preseason. It's probably the worst thing that can happen to your football team, to lose a guy in training camp or preseason when really the games don't matter. It's a tune-up. It's like it's good for the teams, but to play these games because it's the majority of the hitting that's done is during the preseason games, because a lot of the teams they don't always do full pads the whole time in training camp. They might have a few practices that they actually do hit live because you don't want to have a guy hurting each other. So these are the games that you're getting back to football and stuff like that. Like, you're getting those hits and you're getting ready to play in the regular season. I know some teams like the Redskins, the first game that they played, the Steelers-Pittsburgh game, was the first time they actually had pads on. They didn't hit in training camp. Maybe because they only had the shortened amount of time because of the lockout, but still, it was their first live action. Other things to watch for: Lee Evans makes his Ravens debut tonight. It's going to be exciting to watch him for 2 quarters. See how they use him. See how the Ravens use all their wide receivers now that they have so many weapons. Torrey Smith, is he going to be in the slot, or are they going to keep him at trading places with Lee Evans? Because they are similar wide receivers, not in experience, but with the speed. They're both guys that can really go vertical down the field. Tannen Doss, how they use him. Are they going to use him in the slot, or are they going to use Torrey Smith in the slot? Who's going to get that the nod for the third wide receiver? You're going to see a little bit of that play out. See who plays better. The other wide receivers, David Reed, he's back from the PUP. He'll get his first action tonight. Is he going to have a shot to make it on as a wide receiver, which is really where he shined in college? He didn't really get that many opportunities last year to be a wide receiver, but he was absolute money on kickoff and punt returns. Or it might have just been kickoff returns. I know he led the league in average for kickoffs. But he was really in training camp and the OTAs last year. I ran into him a few times, and a lot of the other media members thought he had a chance to be a really good, effective wide receiver. So is he still going to be in play after all these additions with Tannen Doss, Torrey Smith, and Lee Evans? I could easily see some 5 wide receiver sets with those 5, with Anquan Bolden, Tannen Doss, Torrey Smith, Lee Evans, and David Reed. I mean, those are 5 guys that can catch the football. They all got really good hands. Other things to watch for: Ray Lewis may not play. He has an illness in the family. He missed a couple days of practice, so don't expect him to be out there. Ray Lewis, the ageless veteran, you don't really need to see him out there in a preseason game. Let's be honest. He knows how to take care of himself. He's done it for years and years and years. He's going on his 2nd decade in the National Football League. He knows how to take care of himself. Those guys, the preseason, they don't really need it. They could get a couple snaps in during the third preseason game, which a lot of the teams start their guys for 3 quarters, but guys like Ray Lewis, he doesn't really need it. Other things to watch for, more wide receiver related. Laquan Williams, is he going to continue to impress? He had the most yards receiving last game against the Eagles. Is he going to continue that? And another thing I said on the blog, Tyrod Taylor, is he going to, are the Ravens really going to need another veteran quarterback, or is he going to step up today and really prove to them that, hey, the Eagles game, that was my first game. I got some of the rookie stuff out of me, but I can hold it down for a game or two if Joe Flacco gets hurt. That's something very important that the Ravens need to find out in the quarterback situation. He's a rookie. He's very raw, but he's talented. Is he going to be able to pick up the playbook fast enough? Word out is he's a very smart guy, but he's still rookie. He's a late round rookie quarterback, so he's going to need some work even to be a backup. The quarterback situation. During this week, I've heard that Jimmy Smith and Kerry Williams have been running with the ones all week. That's another thing to look out for. I've always liked Kerry Williams. He's a very long quarterback. He's got very long arms. He's been very impressive. That's something that you guys should watch out for. In past 2 training camps, he's just been money. Last year I saw him with numerous interceptions, and every time he gets one, they always tweet it. One of the beat writers always tweets it, and he's just seems like every practice he does something that's noteworthy. A little bit of trouble off the field when he was with the Titans. That's why the Ravens have him now. But hopefully that's out of the way. Usually when guys come to the Ravens, they clean up their act a little. Sergio Kindle, keep an eye out for him again. See how he is in the second game. Also, Paul Kruger. Last game he looked really good. I expect more of the same from him. See if he gets some more time with the ones, with starting defense in the first half, and the running back situation. Ricky Williams should be making his Ravens debut tonight too, and but the more importantly is a third running back, Jamil Parmalee or Anthony Allen, those guys. Those are the guys that we need to find out, because a lot of those guys will be on special teams, but you may need them in the fourth quarter to give Ricky Williams and Ray Rice a breather. All right. I guess that's it for this video blog on the Ravens versus Chiefs game day. Hope you guys all have a good Friday. I'll be rebooting up the blog on Monday, so we'll talk about everything that's happened in this game after I have time to analyze it. All right. Thanks for visiting the blog, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.